Dragon Sage. Good to see you again, sir. How you doing?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Very good, sir. Oh, look, there's a chick in the
Very
top
good.
window. It's the red light district, and she's trying to get your attention. How fun is that?
Yeah, right on. I love this part of town. This is great down here.
This is my favorite bit, dude.
Saturday night, you got to do something these days. Boy, oh boy, it's tough to find entertainment. Holy cow!
I know, that's pretty much how I got to hiring hookers as well. But I was just bored. Amy doesn't mind; she gets it.
I don't.
I just pretend it's practice for her, and she's down.
As long as I can watch.
As long, yeah, I have to send her a video afterwards. But
Well, you have to live stream it. Remember?
Well,
I don't want no edited shit. I want to see what goes on live.
well, yeah, exactly. POV, GoPro, live stream,
Anyway,
whore action. Anyway, except for all of that, Dragon Sage, how you doing, bro? What's up?
How have you guys been doing? Good.
Awesome,
Are you
yeah,
making any
brilliant.
progress
Well,
on the making any progress with the Hellbear project or anything like that?
no, brother, you know how it is, man. Look, putting these things together has taken up all my time. Because obviously, it was Dragon Sage chat that sort of corroborated the idea I'd already had to sort of do a sort of TARDIS that just appears with different backgrounds. I've realised that now, Dragon Sage. What do you think of these now two more alternatives to the phone booth concept?
It's getting crazy. The first one was hilarious, and I didn't even notice. It was a friend of mine that pointed it out to me afterwards. He watched it and he went, "Wow, did you notice that woman in the background kept appearing and disappearing, and cars picking her up?" And I was like, "No, I didn't notice." So I went back. I had to go back and have another look, and it was very funny. This one looks very funny as well.
Right on. Yeah, well, the comedy in that one is like the cars are picking her up, not even bothering to stop, just grab her, you know?
Yeah, they're just whizzing by, and she disappears, and then she reappears again. It was great.
Yeah, exactly. I saw the potential for that with while I was putting it together, and I just went with it. And the comedy in this one is obviously you've got the curtains that close up every now and again, presumably when they need to powder their nose, if you catch my drift,
right.
Or they get a
awesome.
client
Yeah,
or something.
I've never been to Amsterdam before. This is great.
It's pretty close to the real deal. Well, I've actually been true to it. So
thanks
thanks for
recreating it.
The simulation, Dragon Sage.
Yeah.
You're welcome, bro. Well, look at this one.
Thanks for getting me out of the house on a Saturday night.
Well, dude, we have to do everything under the surveillance of Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab now, so we have to do it all online. But this is what it might be like if you actually lived in Amsterdam. And,
in a phone box.
Right.
In a phone box, watching all the whammons.
Very cool.
I
enjoyed listening to David's talk about the quantum of consciousness. I think we have a few other QFC fans in the house here too. I can't see the chat right now. I'll have to come back and check. But yeah, I watch Matt and listen to Matt's videos all the time. He was talking about the not milk. Particularly explains this reality as not really being real. He breaks it down in such a way that he says, you know, any reality that's been showing us sort of these displays, and he refers to it as the screen, which is the news, the media, the narrative that's being pushed on us as being completely fake. It's full of holes. There's always mistakes in it, and he points out these mistakes, these anomalies, and he says, you know, how could this be real? How could any of this even be real? And so it's sort of an exercise.
Dragon Sage, you're cutting out quite badly. Speak to me. You still there?
He sort of says
Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
Damn. Let me pause it. All right, I've paused it, Dragon Sage. I've paused it for you.
In a nice spot.
Exactly. In a beautiful spot.
In a beautiful spot.
So we'll wait for Dragon Stage to come back, fam, and we'll restart the conversation.
Yeah, man.
We have Dragon Sage back on, everyone. Isn't that amazing? I love it.
Hey,
Dragon
sorry
Sage,
about that, guys. I think
That's
I was
all right,
too
bro.
far away from my modem or something, and I was trying to hang out on my porch while I was talking to you, but it didn't quite
Got
work.
a little reward for coming back.
You got a little reward there, dude.
Yeah,
Look.
right.
What's going on?
Hey, nice. That's the most action I've had in ages. Oh my god.
Ditto. Unless you include date night in that, in which case only Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab know.
That's true. That.
But
You
Dragon
guys
Sage,
are responsible for the only fun that I have in my life now. This is great. This is my Saturday night. I actually had the thought this morning when I woke up. I was like, oh, it's Saturday. We got the Hiveless show tonight. That's great.
do you know what, dude?
So,
The same's true for us and doing it because,
It's an honor.
you know,
I
we
love
don't
it.
go out mainly because we shouldn't drink alcohol because we're those sorts of people that might end up in prison if we do it, you know. So yeah, this is our new clean lifestyle. Watching hookers in a phone box, talking
right.
to randomers on the internet. With Dragon Stage, pick up where you left off, bro. That was getting interesting. So lay that out.
Yeah, just the Quantum of Consciousness show. Matt's show is really great. I mean, he's kind of grumpy. He's kind of a grumpy guy, and he doesn't always acknowledge your comments. If you comment on his shows, he's a little bit grumpy and stuff like that. But I think he's really smart, and a lot of people seem to be watching him. And there's another channel called UAP, and UAP just did a mashup where he was analyzing one of Matt at Quantum of Consciousness' shows, and that was super entertaining to see the two of them sort of mashed up together.
Okay.
Yeah, they're thinking outside the box and kind of breaking down a lot of the stuff that we see that most people probably wouldn't think twice about. And so he asks the tough questions. He's like, you know, how could this possibly be real? And he was crushed by the algorithms there for a while, and the censorship was really sort of weighing his show down. So what he did was he invented a language he calls it the hobo code. So anything that he wants to talk about that is you know, things that people in the truth community would talk about, you know, whether it's chemtrails or 9/11 was an inside job or whatever. He has all these hobo codes to describe these situations so that he doesn't actually have to say those words.
Right.
Genius.
Event known.
It's brilliant. Yeah. So he speaks a lot in hobo code. So the first couple episodes you watch, you might not really get a lot of it because he's speaking in codes. But once you start to watch a few episodes and you kind of pick up on a few of the codes, you get what he's saying, and he's very funny. He's very witty and very funny. A little bit dry, but you know, he used to be an insurance guy. He was probably one of the most straight-laced guys ever, and I think things just started occurring to him in the last 20 years, and he started questioning things and started making a YouTube show about these things. And he got a lot of feedback from people, and I'm sure he gets a lot of hate mail too. But he just kind of rolls with it all, and it's turned into quite the neat experiment in thinking.
In a nutshell, brother.
But, yeah.
No, cool. In a nutshell, you able to? Is he talking about this sort of programming from the establishment side, or is he talking on a deeper level to do with sort of the idea of a sort of simulation theory of sorts, or what?
It's sort of a little bit of both. He talks about the screen and the not milk being the sort of the bad actors, the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, if you will, right? And we're in the position of, you know, Dorothy and the Tin Man.
Oh, when he says not milk, is he almost? Oh, sorry. Finish the thought, mate. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Not milk is just Clinton backwards, and he just picked that, I think, as a label to be able to label it as something, because he says he doesn't really know what it is. He calls it the creepy back room, where they decide our fate, and they just kind of push these things out of the screen to us.
I'm getting you now.
But
I'm getting the
he has
concept.
more questions than he has answers. He doesn't really say he knows what it is, but he's at least acknowledging that it's so bizarre that it has to be something, and, you know, or just questioning and saying, what is it? Like, what is doing this?
Yeah, because there does seem to be a frequency that, let's say, the establishment all seem to be in cahoots with the bringing about the fourth industrial revolution or the new world order. Let's say they seem to be tapping into the same station of sorts. You could at least say there seems to be an ethos and ideology behind it. There's a coherency there. That you could. I mean, it is interesting, mate. You know what? You got 30 seconds, mate, so I'm not going to take up your time, but I wish we could get into that a bit more. I really do.
Yeah, well, go watch a few of his shows and we'll talk about it more. But
Perfect.
there's definitely something weird going on, and he kind of waffles between, how many people are really behind this? Is it only a few people at the top and they have a bunch of minions, or is it a big organization that's doing this? Secret societies? What is it? We don't really know.
Totally got like the machine
Here
world.
we go, everyone.
See you later, Dragon.
Truth,
This is the moment I've been waiting for all night.
Here we go.
Thanks,
Dragon Sage, everybody. Thank you, Dragon Sage. That was legendary, bro. That was legendary.
So happy to see you die on the show. So happy.
So happy to see you die all over again.
Love to watch you blow up.
That's sexy, actually, Amy.
Thank you.
Well, look, me and Amy are happy to double team you on a Saturday night if you're bored, Dragon Sage. Why not?
Why not?
Who else wants to be double teamed by me and Amy in a phone box?
Oh, that sounds kind of hot.
Did you enjoy that chat? That was pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah.
I think so.